started in just a second with the logo. I'm going to write for the underdogs up there. And then we'll start looking at Super Chats. 20 years, Anthemayo in the house. Celia's in the house. What's up, everybody? Oh, this is a banger. Hope everyone's having a nice holiday so far. I woke up today and I was like, you know what? I want to do something for the underdogs. I want to make today special. All right. Making sure that the Super Chat is working. Can someone send me $1? Let me get $1. And I'll answer any question that you want. Fight related. Do a quick tutorial for you. A little custom action one. $100, you get your name on the wall. Let me know what you want. $500, you can get choice of red or blue or yellow. And then I'll write it up on the wall and you'll be a part of history. Like I said, 5 to 10 million views. So let's get it started. I'm going to start painting with the yellow. Yellow is our accent color. You've probably seen it mixed in here at the gym. And I got a vision in mind of how I want this to look, but for the most part, I'm going to freestyle it. I got for the underdog stenciled up there, and then I got the tape in line. I think taggers, that's cheating, right? Isn't that called like using a straight edge is cheating in the graffiti world? I got to cheat a little bit. I can make this look decent. Thank you, Sensei Endo, sir. Appreciate you. All right, so let's get this started. All right. Write my son's name, Thomas. Thomas Turbano, you want first and last? Like I said, we are doing $100 and $500 donations, which is, in this industry, a steal. I'm going to be honest with you. Brands are paying 10, 20, 50, 100 millions of dollars. You think about I don't know, Prime or Celsius paying for a UFC spot. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I saw someone. I'm gonna run over and thank you real quick and check it out. But I believe it's $1 million for a spot within the octagon in the UFC. I'm pretty sure, just for one event. That's what I've heard, at least. So knock off a couple dollars or a couple zeros for you there. Ready? Here we go. Here goes nothing. History in the making. Let's start with the R, because we are. Go in the same direction. Something I learned in my youth as a hoodlum. There's the R. Got a little leakage, but that's okay. A little heavy-handed there, Shane. All right, let's go to the T. Am I blocking you? Can you see? Can we see what's happening here? I got what do they call this? This is golden sunset. So it's not technically yellow. It's got a little orange to it. I want to move through this quick because I would like to exercise a little bit with y'all. Go through some fight tutorials. But I want to get everybody's name up here that has been supporting for years. And the one thing is, look, I already went out. I already went out of the lines. The one thing is about these live streams is how many comments I get after the fact where people are like, I can't believe I missed it. And I truly feel for those people too, because it's like, man, I wish you were there too. And that's my fault. I got to give you a better heads up. All right, let's finish with the top first before we get to the underdogs. And after I finish the for the, I'll come over and check the chat because I saw that we got a super chat already. Boom. Let's go left-handed. Let's go southpaw. So the F. No, let's not. Let's not do that. Let's keep it clean here. You know what happens to me is I'm not a procrastinator, but I worry so much about things being perfect that it prevents me from getting started. Oh, this looks ugly. That's right, we're just gonna go heavy with the black. I need a thinner cap. All right, well, there you go, boom. We gotta commit now. Oh, I gotta open up a window. Hold the phone. There we go, I'm back. Oh, who hooked it up with $20? Celia, you're the bomb. Grateful for Fight Tips. What can I do to repay you, Celia? You're the best. Celia, I've trained with in person multiple times. She's an official, Muay Thai official. She refs fights. Ooh, judges fights. This just fell from the ceiling. A little piece of drywall. It's all good though. Great person. You know what I'm gonna do for $20 for Celia? I'm gonna get where's my marker at? I was gonna say I'll get it in marker up there. Here we go. Just so we can claim a spot for Celia. Let's do it right. Any preference? We could do. Let's go right here. Do you want full name? Celia or Celia K? Looks like a G. Let's start it over here. And then I'll come back and I'll hit that with marker. So don't go anywhere. Thank you, Celia. You're a bomb. All right. I'm going to hit the underdogs next. And then we'll start writing some other ones up. Or we'll start hitting some Fight Tips tutorials. Whichever one comes first. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out these the features here. How do I hit remove? What do I do with the someone help me out with the super chat here. Just leave it up till it disappears. It'll disappear on its own. Appreciate you too, Celia. Thank you for the hugs. What's your opinion on Boxing Works in Southern California for Muay Thai? I'm thinking about hitting them up this coming year. I think Boxing Works is one of, if not the best Muay Thai gym on the West Coast, if not in the States. Coach Brian Popejoy has a system. In fact, we on Magnus have his fight camp, designing a fight camp course, and I have changed the way that I teach classes because of it. I changed the way that I throw knees and set up knees and elbows and angles and footwork because of it. So I think he is one of the best. Great team, great energy. Jackie Buntan, Janet Todd, Johnny O'Neill. Incredible gym. So 100%. All right. Yep. Celia agrees. All right, everybody. I'm going to finish up the underdogs and then we're going to train, or we're going to do some more names. Thank you, Celia, again. All right, let's do this. Happy Independence Day, everybody. What's everyone doing for the holiday? No. There it is. Zoom. Okay. So it's a little off here. My underdogs isn't perfectly centered. So I think what I'm gonna do is just go in order. We'll start on the left and we'll work our way over. I'm gonna go. Did you see my video on multitasking? Live streaming and tagging at the same time. Difficult. I was talking to Coach Tom Willock. You all know Tom Willock, right? At a Norwegian Combat Academy. Talk about a gym that I recommend. He sent me a couple messages based on multitasking. And he was talking about drumming. And he said people try to argue and say that drumming is multitasking. And he said, no, it's not. It's one task, drumming. He said, but once you start to introduce another task like, let's say, singing, then the skill of your drumming and or the skill of your singing automatically suffers, right? Like you can't do both at the same time. My mind went right to Phil Collins. And I started thinking about the song In the Air. You know the song? I can feel it calling in the air tonight. Look at this. I'm doing a whole show for you guys today. Song and a dance. But when the solo comes, do-doom, 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 doom, he's not singing during that part because you got to put max effort and focus into the solo, the drum solo. You can't also sing. So anyway, let me focus here is what I'm trying to say. There's the end. Boom. And we're going to go zoom, zoom. Yup. How's that looking? Let's go a little bigger. There it is. And then zoom, zoom, zoom. All right, y'all, so everyone tuning in, we're doing super chats for your chance to get your name on the Fight Tips wall. It could also be your brand, right? We were talking about how much brands pay for features, for spots. And we're doing $100 for your name on the wall in black. And if you want to pop a color, we're doing red and blue, or we could do another yellow. And that's 500, and that one will be big, and I'm gonna freestyle it. So I'm gonna make it look, I always over deliver, so maybe it'll be like really big. Boom. Wait, no, I meant to say boom. There's the boom. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I like it. I like it so far. I'm gonna come whap. More like whap, yep. Zoom, zoom. The only thing missing from this stream is a guest appearance. But who's gonna just like come over randomly? You know? That'd be cool. It'd be cool if we had like a special guest just show up in the middle of the stream. What? Look who it is. No, don't you even try it. This is the newest member of the Phazin family and the Fight Tips crew. Juno. What's up, Juno? Jinky Juno. And Savage Soul. Say what's up. Oh, man, I had it backwards again the whole time. I'm so sorry. There he is, Jinky Juno, Savage Soul. What's up, everybody? Say what's up. Say, for just $100, you can get your name on this wall and make Fight Tips history. Sorry, I keep forgetting to flip the camera around, so I'm just like placing it up against the wall. My bad, everybody. I'm gonna get better with these live streams, I promise. All right, gym's not a gym without a gym dog. Word, heard that. Say what's up, man. How old do you think that guy is? He's about 100 pounds. How old do you think he is? He's hiding. Kind of gives his age away a little because he's still a pup. 8 months. Jinky Juno is only 8 months. He's 100 pounds. He said Malamutes can get up to 120 pounds. Do I think I could take that dog in a fight? Can I take that dog? Alrighty. Cool. So, super chats. You want to get on the wall? The world famous, as Bart Kwan said it, the world famous Fight Tips Dojo. $100 for a spot, $500 for a big spot, and for, like I said, could be your name, could be your logo, could be your @ Get 5 to 10 million views per month. Take advantage. All right, let's get back to it.
Pointing the right way?
Yeah. Oh. Hold on there, everybody. Baba Louie's. That for a second there. Thank you. Alrighty. We are coming back in just a sec. All right. Thank you. That's Marie on the other side there, hiding from the camera. Yeah, it is hot in here. Also. All right, back to it. That D looks a little small Pretty sure that's what she said. Boom. That looks better. U-N-D. E. The E's gonna come to here. Yeah. Yeah, no, that looks good. Boom. We're gonna keep this going full steam. U-N-D-E-R. How do we do the R? We go. And then. Here we go. Ah. Thank you, Ray. See you guys later. Get the cone on them. Fella's got the cone of shame on him. U-N-D-E-R. I think I want this to come over just a tad bit more. Boom. There we go. Under. And then.
Soda or water or anything?
I'll take a water. Would you mind? That'd be awesome. It is super hot in here. I forgot I got to open up the windows. I started with the air conditioning on, and I was, yeah. The fumes were getting me. Getting lightheaded. All right. Thanks, babe. How do we do it? Here we go. Here, 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 here. How's this looking so far, everybody? Be honest. But don't hurt my feelings at the same time. Underdog. Two more letters, and I think it's going to line up perfectly. Wait, U-N-D-E. This is the R. The R is going to go like to there. Boom. All right, underdog. Geese. O-G. G's a little weird, right? So I got to go here. Boom. Boom. Oh, you see that? That's clean. my head's probably blocking it. It's beautiful hair of mine. Boom, 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 boom. What's that?
Random cup.
Where's that place from? That's Wildwood? Yeah. Wildwood, New Jersey. Shout out to Curly's. Thanks, babe. Underdog, and then S goes here to here, 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 here. My name starts with an S. I should know this. Should I do like the old 90s? S with the 6 lines. What's that?
You're bold, not probably like that.
Oh, I know. All right.
No.
We got the fill color. Next is the outlines. Once that dries a little better. Oh, that looks good though. I'm gonna make that U just a little fatter.
So you drew it on first?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it with, I just put the tape up for like a straight line across. And then I'll take that off before I do the outline to keep it level, and then just drill it on with a pen. All right. It's a little more centered with that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Ah. All right, everybody, the way this works is if you want your name, you want your brand, you want your @ up on the front. Oh, it looks good. Looks really good on video. Super Chats is the feature just to the right of the chat. $100 we're doing in black. And then for 500, we're doing either red or blue or yellow, your choice. And it's a much bigger spot. What's going on? No. He stole my tape. He stole the tape.
$20 one. Yeah.
Celia hit us up with a $20 one. That's going to be a marker. Yeah. Can I get a gym badge? Oh, what, our white belts? You mean the patch system? You got to become a Magnus member. Yeah, it's the only way to get those. You got to take the 10-week course, and you got to complete it, and then you got to test at the end of the 10 weeks. You got to make sure that you have been participating all during those 10 weeks, and then you got to pass, get 100% of the answers correct on 2 of the tests in order to get a white belt from me. All right, everybody. Reminder, I'm only hitting up the super chats. So if there is any fight-related stuff that I can answer, hit me up with the super chat, which is a $1 to $500 donation. But for a $100 and for a $500 donation, boom, you get your name on the board, on the wall. Babe, can you get that cone for sale?
Yeah. Should I bring them in?
Yeah, I think so. This dude charges per hour to be on camera, so until we get more super chats, we got to get rid of them. So say bye to Sully. Say bye, Sul. All right, we got to get you inside. Let's go inside. Come on. Yeah. Dude's the best. My best friend right there. All right, y'all. Let's get back to it. You ready? All right, so I'm going to take the tape off, and we're going to do the outlines. And then from there, we got this whole canvas. So let's get scratching. Here we go. I'm a little tad bit nervous, but this is just the beginning. You know, once I kind of want it to look hand done, like graffiti on the streets, you know what I'm saying? So you're back. What's she doing, man? What's she doing here? Ooh, that's already look clean. What you think? I mean, the vision is, I want to decorate and get this whole place, you know, it's just white walls right now. So to me, I just see like a blank canvas. So the idea is we're going to have, I want it like street themed. So it almost feels like you're outside when you're inside. So I want like street posts and traffic lights and all that. Which is where the yellow comes in. Any fans of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Ooh, almost got it on the white mat. Remember the intro to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? It would always punch in on the traffic light, and it was blinking yellow. And that was like part of Fred Rogers' direction. He wanted it that way because he wanted us to pay attention, right? When you see the yellow light, you know it's about to turn red when you're driving the car. You're going to pay attention at that moment. All right, everybody, just a reminder, we're looking for super chats in the chat. $100 get your name on the wall. $500 gets you a big name, big spot on the wall or brand, right? So if you got a business that you're trying to promote, you get 5 to 10 million views, eyeballs. I guess it would be twice as many eyeballs looking at your product, looking at your brand name, or if you are your own brand, get up on there. Or if you know anybody who's got a business, $100 for a spot for that amount of views is like chump change. So if you know anybody who's got a small business or a brand and they're looking to expand, I'm telling you, they would be happy to just drop a chat, super chat, $100, $500. Let me know what you want me to say. Of course, it's got to be appropriate. Otherwise, it's not going on there. And then let me know what color you want. All right, let's do this. I'm surprised the yellow didn't cover the pen. So I have to do another. Maybe I should do another coat of yellow first. Should I do that first? Probably. I probably should have did that before I took the tape off. It's got to look good. We got to make this look good. And this is already like half empty too, so got to make it count. Here we go. There we go. That's what we were looking for there. That's covering it up a lot better. If you've got any fight-related questions that you want me to answer and do a little mini tutorial for you, again, we're answering super chats, so you know what to do. Boom, 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 boom. What's going to happen is once one person does it, everybody's going to feel the urgency, and then it's going to fill up. So let's get it started. It's hard to see what's what. It's all blending together. It's the R there. So cover all of that. Okay, cool. Now I'm liking what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking. Yeah, better, better, better. Twenty years of Fight Tips. So I started Fight Tips when I was 14 years old. I started Fight Tips before YouTube was even around. And what do we got? What's that, a message? What? I got my director, Marie, saying you should tell a story or something to fill in space. And I turned around and she's giving me a thumbs up. Because I already was. What was the story? What was I saying? The origin. The origin story. So yeah, 14 when I started Fight Tips. And I had no idea what it would turn into because YouTube wasn't even out yet. YouTube came out in 2005. Fight Tips started 2004. It was actually called fighttips.tk before we even got the .com. And then we stuck with it. Right? It was me, it was Quan Kicker, and a couple others, and just stuck with it, not knowing what it would turn into, really. I remember looking and being like, what's a subscriber? And then just stuck with it. And then the word influencer started to get thrown around. And I remember when someone was like, oh, so you're an influencer now? And I was like, I didn't come up with the word. And I was like really uncomfortable with it. And then I started to realize, you know who else is an influencer? You're an influencer. Every person in the chat is an influencer, right? You say something really positive and compliment someone, you may make their day. You say something really negative, you're driving down the street and you flip someone off, you're gonna change, you're gonna influence their mood. So I think, you know, that word influencer, you should take very seriously and treat that power with respect. I think more people need to, you know, and you kind of these days vote with your views, with your comments, and with your money. Or you vote on who gets boosted in the algorithm, who gets seen more, who gets heard more. So I think that's something that you should really consider before you like a video, comment on a video. Because even the negative comments boost someone's algorithm. And if you like what fightTIPS has done and the message that we've been promoting, comment more, share more. Like I said, if you want to get your name on this wall, or you know someone who would appreciate that, maybe someone who runs a small business, send them this link and be like, yo, for $100, 5 to 10 million people a month are going to see your product. Boom. All right. Looks pretty good. I'll cover up the outline now. What is YouTube tips from fightTIPS? Oh, you know, that's funny. So speaking of YouTube tips, I have been doing more consulting and presentations on social media, how to create content, how to formulate it so that you can boost your views and retention and convert so that you can get more sales for your products or more memberships to sign up. So I could definitely talk to that. And we got the courses coming out on Magnus, which is our subscription website. And it's only $30 a month for now. For another 12 days, less than 2 weeks, it's bumping up to $50 a month. And if you want curriculum, it's $300 a month. But you can get that now for just $30 a month. That's at magnus.io. That's MAGNVS, Magnus. Look at that, 100%. All it takes is $100. Let's do it. Someone hit me up with a super chat, and I'll get your name up here on the wall. Who's going to be first? Well, Celia's first, but who's going to be second? I'll do it in spray paint, $100. And for drum roll, 500. Really get the pop. Red or blue, your choice. And I'll do it big, and I'll outline it in black. But until then, let's outline for the underdogs. Let's make this look sick. You ready? All right, here we go. Left to right. This one, if you mess up, there's not really much you can do. So I got to make this one count. I gotta make this count. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm nervous. Nothing to it but to do it. Let's go. Yep. Oh, yeah. That looks good. Uh-huh. I'll take it. We're gonna make it look like a shadow. It's a little heavier underneath. Boom. I'll take it. Boom. I'll take it. All right. Oh, My God. Ready? Reveal. We're getting some leakage, some hardcore leakage, but you know what? I'm not mad at it. I think it was pretty cyclical. Cyclical? Sick with it. Sick, cyclical, sick. Boom. Let's keep going. No hesitation, go. Man, it's just like fighting. You can't be stiff. You gotta flow. Flow, no, baby. Boom, boom, boom. It's like timing with when to press down. And then how far, so it's distance, range. And then it's accuracy and flow. A lot of similarities to fighting. But that's the thing about martial arts, right? I feel like there's so many metaphors. I read your mind. That's what you were thinking, right? Finish that tea. Earl Grey. Earl Grey. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 characters left. What you think, Ant? Ant says it's a win in his book. 9 characters left, and then I want someone's name on the wall. Who's going up there? 100 Bones. Get your name on the wall. Permanently in the fightTIPS dojo. Think about the people who are going to be here. Think about the people we've had in the past. We've had Ryan Garcia. We've had Chris Algieri. We've had Juji Mufu. We've had Bart Kwan. We've had Bas Rutten. We've had Furious Pete. Quan Kicker, Micah Brock. Who's coming in here next? Luke Lisi. We're getting Luke Lisi back in the house. He's fighting tomorrow. Who's tuning in to One Championship tomorrow? The chef, Luke Lisi. Yo, everyone dropping your name. I appreciate you. I wish I could put everybody's name on the wall, but this is exclusive for the people who are dropping the $100 or $500 super chat. Appreciate you. Let's do this. You know what? I got to do the bottom shadows. I only did it on the F and a little bit on the H. So let me clean this up a little. Watch this. Yeah, I like that more. That's what we were missing. A little depth. All right. That looks better. That looks way better. Yo, that F is ugly though. Who did that? Who did that one? Just a little. Now I'm becoming a perfectionist, look. There we go. That's the one. That's the ticket. All right, here we go. Underdogs. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Cool. Ready? Here's the end. I should have a respirator on. I can really taste these fumes. Boom. And then over to here for the dogs. No, we're not at dog yet. We're at the D, under. Boom. All right. Who's up? Who we doing? Who wants a fight tip? Who wants a name on the wall? Andy Ortega really wants it. Gotta drop that cash, baby. Come on. Come on, come on. Andy, what's your mom or dad do? They run a business? They willing to get their son's name on the wall? You got the shout out. That's cool. UND, what's after D? E. 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 That's what you say when you land a good knee. E. Boom. 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 Cool, cool, cool. Dude, the drippage looks cool. At first I was not happy about it. Well, I said I wasn't mad at it. But I think I'm really digging it, actually. On the bottom, does that look cool on camera? Looks cool in person. UNDER, ready? Boom, boom. How'd I do the R? I had like a little flare on that one. See that? Show that little. Yeah. Yeah. How's this looking? Let me take a step back. Where are we at on the super chat? Andy Ortega is a kickboxer. He's 5-1. Yeah, I'm defacing my own private property, Nicola. Whew. All right. I think that looks good. I think that looks pretty good. Cool, cool, cool. I'm pumped about it. All right, who's going to be the first in paint on the wall? Who wants to get up on the wall? Is it going to be Andy? Is it going to be Werner? What's up, Werner? Werner's a Magnus member. He comes into all my live streams, all my Saturday classes. Werner's a monster. Dude's a beast. Become a Magnus member. Sign up. Train with me every Saturday, 8 a.m. All right. Here we go. D. Boom. How do we do the D over there? I didn't like put a little thing on there. Not on that one. Just do a little one then. Boom. Wait, am I doing this right? Under, yes, dogs. All right, how about this? First person to do 100 super chat, I'll do in red or blue as a thank you. And we'll get this party started. Under DO. Oh, under dogs. Don't mess the G up. Hold on, let me move the little giant. All right, boom. I go whack. Ready? Watch it. Whack. Nice. Oh, good. Came out good. Came out good. Underdoggies. We are ready to rock. I think I need more drippage on the right. The S looks good. I think the O, I was too clean with the O. And the D. Too clean with the D. Let's get a little heavy with that black. Go ahead. There we go. Yeah, make it messy. All right. This I want darker. That I want darker. That I definitely want darker. Boom. This I need darker. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I think I hate the H. Does anyone else hate the H as much as me? Oh, and the E's not finished either. When were you going to tell me? There you go. Boom. All right. And then let's do it. All right, so listen, everybody. I was talking about the origin story, Fight Tips. I started when I was 14, not knowing what it would turn into. But the amount of messages that I've gotten over the years of people thanking me, saying how much Fight Tips has literally saved their lives. And I don't throw that phrase around. And I don't think these people sending me messages were either. I've lost count at this point. So I'm forever grateful that I have this platform, that I'm able to reach these people, that I'm able to teach people, different martial arts techniques and mindsets and theory so that they can then implement it and stand up to their bully and fight depression, fight obesity, stand up to their abusive parent. So that's why I continue doing what I'm doing. If any of my videos have ever benefited you, I would like to get your name up on this wall. That would be my way of thanking you. What we're doing is for $100, I will take this spray paint can right now and I will write your name up on the wall as a thank you so that you can forever be on this wall. So that every time there's a Fight Tips video with this in the background, you get to see your name and you can show it off to all your friends and say, that's me, man. I'm the underdog. All right, everybody. If I give you $20, I get 20 questions. How about 3 questions, Kyle? And I'll write your name up on the wall with marker. I don't have marker right now, but I'll do it in pen for now. How's that? $20, I'll answer 3 questions for a super chat. So hit me up. I'm ready. And I'll do your name. Let's do it. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to inhale all these fumes. What you got for me, Kyle? What are we working today, baby? 10 minutes. Kyle needs 10 minutes. He's gonna go mow some lawns, get 20 bucks. I wanna tell a quick story. I had a young kid, he was like in his early 20s. He goes, Coach, what are some exercises I can do at home to become a better fighter? I said, shadow boxing. No hesitation, shadow boxing. And he goes, I don't know how to do that. And I go, there's tons of free videos on YouTube. Just go watch a couple. And he goes, I don't got time to watch. I was like, I know where this is going. And I said, well, I got a $5 product. You put in headphones, you press play, and I'll tell you exactly what to do. All right, this way you don't have to go watch YouTube videos and try to scour to figure out which ones are the best. All right? You just follow the direction. I'll teach you breathing exercises. I'll teach you footwork. I'll teach you feints. I'll teach you combinations. I'll teach you strategies and how to beat different style fighters. And he goes, how much is it? I said, $5. He goes, I ain't got $5. Werner, you're getting up there, man. And I can't wait to read this. But anyway, he goes, I ain't got $5. I go, you ain't got $5. $5. I said, go mow some lawns. He said, there are no lawns to mow. I said, there's no lawns to mow? I got you. I caught you. Go mow some lawns. When I was that kid's age, younger, when I was 16, I started training at Datus MMA, 15. My parents didn't pay my gym dues. So I had to mow the lawns. I went up and down my block, my neighborhood, and I handwritten notes that said, I'll mow your lawn, call this number. In the wintertime, I did shoveling snow. In the fall, I raked leaves so that I could make money to the gym. My man Werner just donated $100. He's getting his name up on the wall. Werner, man, it's already a pleasure to have you as a Magnus member to train with you. So thank you so much. He said, been watching you since 2012 or 2013. Fight Tips and Magnus member since day one. Keep it up, coach. Your videos and lessons help me out so much. Can't put into words for the underdogs. My man Werner, thank you so much, sir. Do you want me to just write your name? What are we doing? Red, blue, do you want more yellow up there? Where do you want it? Since you are the first, since Werner's the first, you got free reign to go wherever you want. I would say to the right-hand side will be when I'm on the heavy bag more, but anywhere is going to be seen, whether we're sparring in here, shadow boxing. But if you want to be over that heavy bag maybe, we can go right over the dogs section. You let me know. Werner, baby. Who's next? Let's get Werner's name up. Is that what you want? Just Werner? Let me know. And whoever's next, whoever wants their name up there next, let me know what you want me to write. If you want to put an @ symbol in front of it, let me know what colors. For 100, we're going to do black. But since Werner was first, we'll do red or blue or yellow. Or if you just want black, we could do black. My man Werner, dude. Thank you, Werner. Werner's got great questions, too, when we do the live streams every Saturday. You know what? I think this Saturday, Werner, we're going to face the... Jeez Louise. KO. I think this Saturday, we should face the camera this way. All right. Because I'm balancing my phone on my mic input on the dongle. All right. Have you entered bare knuckle fighting? Me? No, you know what? I flirted with the idea of getting back into fighting, and my wife Marie was super supportive. And I said, "Oh, really?" She's like, "Oh, yeah, I love when you fight. You should definitely do it." And I was like, "Really?" And I was like, "I want to do bare knuckle." She was like, "Absolutely not." Can you still hear me? Is the mic coming through clear? All right, so Werner says, always got your back, coach. Yes, put it to the right in blue, just Werner F. Boom. Let's do it. Werner F. Whap. I'm going to go try to get a hand going. I'm going to go on an upward angle because I want it to be like it's like coming out of the wall for the underdogs. We'll go in blue corner, the underdog color. Right, red's champion, blue's underdog. I gotta scroll back up. Where's that comment? Pretty sure it's what you said, right? Can someone confirm? Yes, blue, right? Blue, Werner. All right, and then whoever wants to be next, drop that super chat. 100 for black, 500 for blue, or for red, permanently, forever, going down in history on the Fight Tips wall. All right, let's do Werner. I'm gonna have this John right here. What do you think? Going out this way, zoom, and then we'll do like a bunch of like black. I want to do like arrows and other icons and designs, and then I think we need some quotes up there, don't we? Some air quotes. Yeah, so maybe I'll leave room for that. That'll go air quote, and then boom, Werner. Can you see? Can I see myself? Fight tips. Yeah, let's do this. Ready? As Anthony Mayo would say, Spider-Man in it. Spider-Man in it. All right, I'm gonna go a little higher actually. W-E-R-N. I gotta double check, make sure I'm not gonna spell your name wrong. I know how to spell it, it's permanent with paint, you know what I mean? It's permanent. All right. W-E-R-N-E-R and then F. All right. All right, ready? Let's give it up for Werner for being a supporter for 12 years now of Fight Tips. Magnus member since day one. And the first person to make it to the Fight Tips wall. Well, after Celia. Celia dropped us a 20 spot. Thank you, Celia. All right, here we go. We're committing to it. I'm gonna go blue. We're gonna outline it in black. In 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that looks pretty good. You see the little in there? W, E, ready? E. R. R, yeah, and we're. Oh, this is gonna look sick, dude. Let me just make sure my proportions are right before I keep going. Yeah. We're. N-E-R. W-E-R-N. Oh, look at that splash. R-N-E. Yeah, dude. You got good letters in your name. I'm gonna go all the way up here with the F. All the way up to the corner. Boom. There it is. That might even be out of frame. Might have to tilt that a little bit. Little bit. I think we're good. Andy Ortega, I see you, man. The way we're doing this, though, reminder, $100 for a spot on the wall, $500 for color. I'm gonna outline this too, though. Let's make this look extra sick. Extra, read all about it. All right. Here we go. Stay focused, baby. Watch this. Yep. I got it. Watch me. I got it. Watch me. I got it. Werner officially is the first person painted on the fightTIPS wall. Who's next, everybody? Let's get right to it. Let's keep it going full steam. Yes. Yo. I might touch that up a little bit with the blue, but how's that coming through? Let me see this. Who's next? Who's next? Yo, let's go. Let's get everybody up there. Let's get everybody on the wall. Let's get a couple black ones. Let's get some love for Werner. Thank you so much, Werner. You're the man. I got it. Oh. So next time I'm doing a video, look at that. Jump. Oh, yeah. Yeah, some of the views on Instagram, on my reels, those alone get, what did the one get? 3 million? The 5 million for the one that was, can we please stop throwing a hook like this? Yeah, that one upset a lot of people. All right, who's next? Where's Kyle at? Kyle said he's coming back. All right, everybody. It's hot today, hot on this 4th of July. Oh, yesterday was my birthday. So, hook your brother up. Let's get you on the wall for my birthday. All right. Opinion on Kyokushin. There he is. There's Kyle. How can a right-handed boxer maximize power and defense in a southpaw stance while maintaining effective footwork and angles? I like how specific Kyle is with this message here. So he says, let's break this down. How can a right-handed boxer maximize power and defense in a southpaw stance while maintaining effective footwork and angles? So you've got a couple of converted southpaws, I believe the term is that people use for that. So we're answering Kyle's question here about being a right-handed southpaw. So most of the time when you fight, you keep your dominant hand in the rear because that's your power hand. And why I do think that is important to at least just understand is because that's your power side and you keep it in the rear. Why? Because you want that to be the most threatening punch, right? And therefore, we make our weaker side, our probing, our jabbing, our range controlling hand, and we get a lot more reps with this side. So it helps develop the weak side more because when you do a pad session, when you do a heavy bag session, you're probably throwing 3 times as many left-hand punches than you are right-handed punches, right? Even though it's your dominant side, you're probably going jab, jab, cross, jab, hook, cross, hook, right? That was 2 crosses, and I believe it was 5 or 6 left punches. So you're just going to get more reps with that side. So here's the thing. If you are going to fight with your dominant hand in the front, right? So a right-handed southpaw, you want to make sure that you don't become a one-handed fighter. What tends to happen is people go, this is my strong hand, and it's the closer hand. So I don't even bother using this hand, and I'm just like this all the time. I don't feel confident in this, right? I want my right hand, the hand that I throw a ball with, the hand that I write with, the hand that I articulate best with, the hand that I spray paint with. It's probably the most accurate, right? So I need to make sure that I set it up and I can count on it. I can rely on it. So that's the one thing is you don't want to become a one-handed fighter by putting your dominant hand in the lead. That being said, that's not your question. I know your question was how can we maintain effective footwork and angles? Okay. So here's like, these days, someone asked about Boxing Works. One of my biggest takeaways from the Boxing Works course that's available on Magnus, 100% you should sign up, is with the footwork drills and shadowboxing drills that Coach Brian Popejoy does with his students, he has them circle away from power side very often. And what that means is if you're fighting an orthodox fighter, you're moving in what direction? So if you're fighting me and you're moving away from my power side, which direction are you moving? It's a pop quiz. I bet you half the room, half the chat's going to get this wrong. Do you move to your right or do you move to your left? If you're fighting me and you're moving away from my power side. Do you move right or left? I want to see. If you're moving away from my power side and I'm orthodox, you moving right or left? Watch how many people get this wrong. Let's just. Oh, Marco. We'll get you with a marker on there, Marco. Marco, marker. Yo, this is an educated room, son. No one's gotten it wrong. Everyone's saying move to the right, except for the last one. Sir said left. So you want to move away from my power side. This is my power side. If we're talking about boxing, right? It's these punches. If we're talking about Muay Thai kickboxing, it's this kick, it's this knee. You want to move that way and get away from the power side. What does that do? That encourages your opponent to start throwing their left side, their lead side, right? You ever hear the term herding? H-E-R-D, not H-U-R. I want to herd, like a sheepdog herds sheep, with this side. So if you're constantly moving this way, I go, hey, get back here. So I'm encouraging you to throw 50% as opposed to this side, right? I'm probably going to follow up with that as your opponent, but now I can anticipate with a fair bit of certainty that you're probably going to throw your lead side if I'm moving towards your lead side. So now I can better anticipate and predict what you're going to throw. So as that dominant hand forward southpaw, you want to move away from their power side. Don't worry about what you're doing. Focus on them and then start to lead the dance. So if you're fighting another southpaw, you're going to move away from their power side. So you're going to go to your left or right. If they're southpaw, you're going to your left now, right? If you're orthodox or southpaw, that don't change, right? So you have to, and why this is such an important drill. I say this, I have people when they shadow box, right, at Beacon MMA. We do 3 minutes of jumping rope. They put the ropes away, they come back. I go freestyle shadow boxing, no offense. I just want footwork, feints, and defense, but start by circling away from their power side. And the beginners go, and I go, imagine someone in front of you. They're either standing with their left hand forward or their right hand forward. Whatever hand is further from you, that's the power side. Move away from it. And they go, okay. And it forces them to visualize an orthodox or southpaw fighter. And then right off the bat, we're laying good foundations, good habits to circle away from the power side. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're orthodox or southpaw, who are you fighting? Who are you practicing for? Now that lead hand, let's say we're going against another southpaw. I can start this pattern, and the key word there is pattern, because we're going to break the pattern. They start to match that. They start to high-five me, right? I can punch their shoulder if it's boxing, and then they start to anticipate it, or they start to move away from it. So I start to create a pattern, a rhythm, and then I break it. So if it's Muay Thai and we're doing this patty cake, I get them to reach for it, and then maybe I grab the inside of their hand and I elbow. I grab the inside of the hand and I punch. And as I do that, I start to move towards their power side. Why? Because I've created this habit where they're tracking me like this. Right? They're doing this, they're anticipating it. So then when they throw their punch, they're gonna turn that way even more. That's when I go that way because I want to get to their backside. So now I'm going, yes, towards power side, but I've created this momentum where they're going like this, and then they're going to anticipate where my head's going to be, so they throw that way even more, and I cut this angle. And as I cut that angle, I throw a punch. Okay, so if you're southpaw, this is what I'm talking about. Let's say you're going against another southpaw. You're going like this, right? I see them start to step in, right? If I frame with this hand long, and they start to push in on me and I feel it start to bend, cool, they're just letting me know they're close enough to be hit now. So this is my measuring stick. I feel them come in, I see them start to load up, I'm leading the dance. Not only am I moving just not perfectly left, I'm also backing up just a little bit so that they start walking towards me. And look, you time that step. 1 step, 2 step, boom, you hit them right then, right before their foot hits the ground. Because they're kind of falling, right? It's like a controlled fall as they step, boom. They're not going to be able to like freeze midair and come back. Is this making sense, Kyle? So I'm going here, touch. I feel them start to push in. I can scoop the inside of their lead arm, or I can just go right to my cross, but I'm going to dip my head towards his power side. If he's throwing across, boom. I adjust. I go right back on my bike, circling away from power. Now that's just one way, but that talks range, right? Measuring stick, they start to encroach, I feel them. They're within that one step that I can hit them, or they take that one step, I can hit them. Cut the angle, go right back to forming a pattern. And you just put that on repeat and then you mix it up a little bit. So if they start to pick up on it, cool, you start cutting the other way. You start backing up, you start putting pressure on them. But that hand fight, man, and if you're going against an orthodox fighter, you got to be the better southpaw, right? So maybe you're fighting foot on the outside, Not always, right? Go hand on the outside. That's a good lineup for the cross, but maybe they throw the cross. So then I want to step out. Here comes that cross. Boom, I come over the top with my long cross as the southpaw. All right. There was a $30 mention from Ortega. We got to get to, Marco Ochoa. On the wall. Love and appreciate the work. Enjoying the content. And Magnus, Marco. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. For 30, we're going to get you, you know what, let's do a black. Let's do black for Marco since he's dropping 30 a month, as is on Magnus. And we'll get Marco. How about coming out the other side? We'll just keep it, we'll keep it symmetrical. All right, and then who's next after this? Whether it's a fight tip, or if you want your name on the wall, we got to get these numbers up. We got work to do, everybody. All right, and what did he ask for? Marco here wants just Ochoa. O-C-H-O-A. O-C-H-O-A, right there. All right. O-C-H-O-A. All right. So getting up close and personal on this one. Oh no, my phone's dying. It's all good. I got an external charger. O-C-H-O-A. Is that what it was? O-C-H-O-A. Here we go. Ready? O. How's that? Boom. All right, everybody, who's next? Who wants dibs? Who's next on the wall? I gotta fix that A at the end. O-C-H-O-A. Yeah, let me fix that. I don't love that C either. You gotta add a little more love to the C. All right, here we go. Fix the A. That's good. I like it. I'll take it. All right. Let's hit some quotes here. Boom, boom, boom. Mm. 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 All right, let me get a charger in here before this dies. The audio is going to get less crispy because I got the external mic off now. I'm liking it though. Let's get the quotes over the, and then let's get our next name up there. Who's next? Who's next? So far, it's been all Magnus members. Celia, Werner, Marco Ochoa. Who's next? Yeah, everybody. So we're doing 100. 100 for the size of Ochoa up there. I hooked Ochoa up, Marco up, because he's a Magnus member. So 100. And then a big one, we can do bigger than Werner. Be the size of, we're the underdogs for 500. Who's going to be the first 500? Let's make it happen. 500, I want it to be a brand. I want to see a brand that I can rock with. I want to see an inspiring business owner who wants to make it, who wants to get more product sales, more customers in the dough. Let's do it. Should that be yellow too? Yellow for the underdogs? I think it should, right? Oh, no, messed it up. That's all good. That's all good. That's the beauty. The beauty's in the mess ups. The beauty's in the flaws. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Boom, boom, boom. 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 All right. Who's next in the chat? Who we got? Who we got, Lil Saul? Let's get Lil Saul on camera. There he is with the cone. Got a little hot spot we've been working on. So tell him. Tell him for just $100. Deal of the century. Get your name up on the wall for $500. Do a big piece. We can talk more fight tips too. Always down to talk more fight tips. So you let me know. What are we doing? What's next? What's next? I am hot. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do this. Eventually we'll get this whole thing filled up. So we'll do another live stream in the future. Might jump over to the TikTok. Is the TikTok crowd? I saw them more passionate about fight tips. I don't know. Maybe it's Instagram. Find out. But I'll say this: the YouTube is the OG. Ah, look at this. Kyle, he's back. I guess that answer to the question was helpful. So I appreciate the additional 5. What unique technique and mental strategies enabled BJ Penn rapid BJJ mastery and success in both gi and no gi? Well, BJ Penn was just a savage. BJ Penn had, you know what BJ Penn had, I think, that separated him from other people was a level of confidence. I recently had this talk with somebody about this exact topic where he came up to me and he said, Coach, am I doing anything, he said, how's my power? And I said, what do you mean? And he said, am I doing anything wrong? Am I going too hard? Am I not going hard enough? And I said, if you're going too hard, I would let you know in sparring, right? I said, if you're going too hard, I would let you know. And I'm never going to say you're not hitting hard enough, right? Because hard work is going to get you there. I said, you know what you need? To just be confident, man. I said, listen, you're an athletic person, and anyone that's like showing up as often as you do, you're going to hit hard. That's not what matters. I said, the secret is showing up as often as possible, which you have been doing lately, right? He said, yeah. And I said, you're coachable because I tell you to do something and you do it and you continue to do it. I said, as a coach, all we look for is coachability. And I said, the thing that you're missing now is up here. You need to be more confident. And he said, he's like, oh, I just don't want to be cocky. And I said, no. Confident and cocky, people always see that as a line, right? Like, I want to be on the confident side and not the cocky side, but I want to get as close as possible. I remember hearing this, right? You got to ride that fine line between cocky and confident. That messed with me for a long time. I don't think that's what it is. I think if you're cocky, you're ill-prepared. You got a fight coming up, you're like, I'm going to win this no matter what. That guy's not even a threat. You're cocky, you're not prepared. You have to be able to respect any and every opponent. But there's no such thing as overconfidence. Now think about that. Cocky is ill-preparedness. Confidence is confidence. You can have overwhelming amounts of confidence. That's not something that you should ever worry about. I don't want to be too confident. No, it's not a thing. You be as confident as you can be. And I think BJ Penn was just a very confident person. You got to train hard, right? There's no secret to that. You got to go as often as possible. And when you do it, no lazy reps. When you train, you don't just go through the motions, right? You cannot just go through the motions. You do that once, you're going to let yourself do it twice. You do it twice, you're going to let yourself do it 100 times. With each rep that I do, I not only try to make it perfect, I try to make it better than my previous rep, especially when I'm tired, especially when I'm fatigued and my muscles are burning. Because I always say your body remembers what you do when you're tired. So teach it good habits. All right, who's next? What do we got going on? What do we got going on? Sings on meth, he says. Happy 4th, Jessica. Thank you. Happy Independence Day to all the Americans out there. Look at this. Nicolas says, my name is Hey Jim Morrison. Used to watch you since 2013, bro. He says, I learned a lot of boxing skills in 2017. Started on a boxing club, and I was better than 70% of the people in my club just because of fightTIPS videos. That's awesome, man. See, that warms my heart. Like, that seriously is why I do what I do. From the people who can now stand up to their bullies or, depression or whatever it is, but because of the introduction to martial arts, they're able to stand up to those they feared the most. That warms my heart, and it's the success stories like that. I've heard that so many times from coaches, where someone said, this kid came in and they took an intro lesson. I was like, where'd you train before? And he was like, nowhere. I just watched fightTIPS videos. And I'm like, dude, when I hear that, it's just like biggest smile on my face. So thank you. Great to hear. Another one from Kyle, my man. Yo, give it up for Kyle. It's his 3rd one today. Kyle says, how can a smaller Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner use frames, angles, and leverage to effectively control and submit significantly larger opponents? Okay, so if we're talking about frames in Jiu-Jitsu, angles and leverage, so the one thing that's been helping me with my Jiu-Jitsu journey, and correct me if you meant stand-up, but I'm assuming you meant Jiu-Jitsu here, Kyle. Now I'm just a blue belt, okay, so take all of this with a grain of salt, but hips, constantly moving my hips is something that I've heard gave the bigger guys trouble when I roll with them. They go, man, I couldn't keep you still. It was like I tried to get you in side control, or I tried to, whatever. As soon as you hit the floor on the takedown, your hips were just constantly moving. And there's a video that we have with Vince the Anomaly. He calls it cat butt. Look up that video. I forget if it's wrestling. I think we may have called it cat butt, or it's at least in the description, so look that up, like a cat's butt. But the idea is like when a cat falls off a ledge or something, it just is just right on its feet right away. Like there's no pause in between, and that's something that's always helped me. So when it comes to leverage and framing with the arms is, when let's say you're in side control, right? You got to get head over head is a phrase that Coach Bob Peach of Beacon MMA uses a lot, right? So you like punch them with the bicep, and you have to get their head over your head, right? So their head's like at around here, looking down at the feet. And when I punch and I bridge, so hips is first, and then punch with the bicep, I'm reaching all the way over here. I'm trying to get their head above my head. Or I'm sorry, their head's here, right? So it goes here, head over head, then I windshield wiper the frame in. But like, I cannot stress enough that those hips need to be strong and they need to be moving constantly. And this is another testament of conditioning, right? Because it takes a lot, especially against the bigger guys. So your conditioning needs to be good. But what I would say is the next time that you roll, just make sure those hips do not stop moving, right? Like the ground is hot, you're on lava, and you're just like constantly bucking your hips, creating that space. Once you create a little bit of space, you get a frame in. Buck your hips again, get another frame in, right? Buck your hips again, shrimp again. But the hips are just always moving. Who's next? Who's going on the wall? Let's go. Oh, damn. Yo, that used to be Yu-Gi-Oh fan right there. That used to be an insult, but I think these days that's like, ain't he like a Giga Chad? Right? All right, everybody. So, Name on the wall, 100 bucks. 500, big name on the wall. And fight tips. Let me get $1. Let me get $5. Yo, Defense Soap. Shout out to Defense Soap. We got to partner with them. Got to use that. If you're a fighter, got to use it. Got to use the wipes. Got to keep your gear clean. Got to keep yourself clean. All right, let's do it, Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll roast you. What's up? What's up? Let's do it. Let's do it. You ain't need to be so chalant. All right. So, tell him. Tell him what's next. Yo, if the phone dies, if the stream pauses, I'll be back. But we're only going to do it for a little bit. I'm at 1%. I got the charger in. I just don't know if it can handle it all. Whew, sweating in here. McGrew, I need more than that. What type of sweeps are we talking about? We talking about jiu-jitsu? We talking about Muay Thai? Talking about judo? And at this point right now, I got to be a little fair. I'm going to use the word fair. I got to be fair to the other people who have super chatted. So I'm only going to respond to the super chats. Otherwise, I don't think that would be fair to people like Werner and Celia and my man Ochoa and Kyle. The dim mock. I ain't sharing the dim mock. Nah, that's $1,000. That's $1,000. Maybe trial and error with the Mordecai. Oh, ask for some kicks on the bag. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Who's next? If not, I'm dropping the stream and then we're going over to I don't know, maybe Instagram, maybe TikTok, or maybe just do this another time. Maybe I'll take a break. Marie, you still in here? What are we doing? What's the move? What do we want to do for dinner? It's on Werner. All right. I think that might be it. No other names on the wall. Need some mods in here. Come on, you can't troll the original. Come on, you can't troll the original. The Sigma. Come on. Been doing this a lot. Like I said, I've been doing this before you were born, Yu-Gi-Oh. I've been doing this before you were born. 2004. What's up? You're in diapers, my friend. You can't troll the ultimate. Drop the stream, bro. All right, everybody. I think I want to add. Maybe I should think about it before I add anything else. All right. I'll think about it before we commit to anything. Oh, I forgot I got water. I held this water in my hand. And I never even took a sip of it. $5 fight tips. $5 fight tips. Let's get a couple more and then I'm out. All right, everybody. That might be it. That might be it for your boy. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for the support. The Magnus members, it means a lot. Truly appreciate it. If you're not on Magnus yet, get on Magnus, right? I don't like just taking money. I really want to make sure that, you get something back for it. Whether it's a name on the wall, whether it's an individualized fight tip, or a Magnus membership. And like I said, if you like doing these live streams and you want to connect with me more often, Magnus is the way to go. It is $30 a month for now, because in 12 days it's going up to $50 a month. But you will get grandfathered in. You will get that rate set if you sign up now. So I recommend that you sign up as soon as the stream ends. That is magnus.io. I'm going to type that out in the chat so that you can just click on it and open it up in a new tab. And I'm going to tell you why you should sign up. Magnus was my idea for a resource for coaches so that they could train their students with the curriculum that's available on there. So think about it. Let's say you're not a coach. Let's say you're an enthusiast. Let's say you're a fighter, an aspiring fighter. You get access to the curriculum that coaches teach their students. Right? So this isn't just like, here's a couple of cool techniques. This is how you systematically format classes, workouts. I do 60-minute lesson plans, 5 minutes jump and rope, 3-minute dynamic warm-up, 4-minute shadowboxing drill, second shadowboxing drill, heavy bag drills, right? And if you go down the list, we just had a post yesterday from Coach Ian Alexander, who's a super successful coach out in the Chicago area, Elgin, Illinois. And he did a post where he's teaching long guard stuff. He's talking about hand control, redirecting the hands for elbows and for knees. And he goes, what if my opponent starts punching, right? And I'm here. Because my body and my head's open. And he goes, look, it's easy to go to long guard from here. What's good about the long guard is I can grab the leg if they go to the body, right? They step in for a punch to the body, I'm elbowing them. But he said in the caption, look, this is something that I've been practicing for a long time, but I never was able to articulate it the way that Coach AJ Matthews is. And you probably think, well, who's Coach AJ Matthews? Coach AJ Matthews has a clinch curriculum and course that's available on Magnus. So Coach Ian went, signed up for Magnus, watched the course, and then just regurgitated that information to his students. Now his students know it and are incorporating it into their sparring and into fights. So again, it's this ultimate resource that these coaches are using. So if you want to get like to the source of all these different courses that we have on there, Coach Brian Popejoy, Coach AJ Matthews, Coach Kieran Fitzgibbons, Damian Alamos, Luke the Chef Lisi, Jackie Buntan. We just did something with Kevin Ross. We just did something with Tiffany Van Soest. Coach Katie Hurd got a self-defense course on there led by women, and it is like the ultimate. Like I was like, Mom, you have to watch this. You have to like set time tonight to watch the self-defense course. Life-changing stuff, life-saving stuff. So if you have like, think of any important woman in your life, whether that's your wife, your mom, your daughter, your sister, make sure that you sign up or they sign up and watch that self-defense course like yesterday. All right, everybody, I'm out of here. That being said, what about the money? People are still asking. So what we're doing, one last chance. $100 to get your name on the wall. $500 to get a big piece on the wall. If you want a brand on the wall, your brand, you want your @ dope, throw it up there. That's for $500. For $100, you can see Werner's up there. Werner's name's up there on this side. Get it in red, get it in blue. And then if you want some fight tips, $5, we're doing $5 fight tips. Individualized fight tips. And I'm closing this out in, I'm going to set my timer. 120 seconds, 2 minutes. All right, last chance. Last chance. Who we rocking with? Thomas. Werner says, can't stress enough how insanely good Magnus is. He says, absolutely recommend it. Value you get from the content is so good. There you go. Customers speaking for themselves. Appreciate you, Werner. Take care, Coach. See you on Saturday. He says, yep. See you in 2 days, 8 a.m. We do it. We do the Muay Thai. We're going into week 8 of my curriculum. We're going to continue to cover clinch stuff, Clinch has been my jam lately, so we're gonna continue focusing on the clinch, entries into the clinch, boxing, footwork, so that we can maintain and then bam, crash that range really quick. Did some sparring the other day and experimented with some stuff, so I'm excited to share that with you. We also do live streams on Magnus too of classes. We do gi, no gi, heavy bag classes from Daruma out in Portland, fight team from Daruma, fight team and advanced striking twice a week from CSA Gym. I know you all know CSA. So we do 8 live streams a week. So as a Magnus member, you get access to that as well. So I'm going to put that in the chat one last time. Open this up right now so you have it in another tab. And if you're on your phone, don't worry about clicking it now because I'm out of here after this. 20 seconds left, and then I'm closing up shop. Unless we get one more super chat, or 2 more, or 5 more. $5 fight tips, $100 name on the wall. I'm excited to let this grow. I want this whole thing just a mural filled. All right, everybody. That's it. We got one more guest appearance. The newbie. Juno. You have no idea what's going on, do you? Brand new to this world. 8 months. 8 months old. Already 100 pounds. 100 pound savage. All right, everybody. Take care. Thanks again. You're the best. Until next time.